Good evening, welcome to Tales of Myth and Mayhem. I am Mark, I am your trail boss for the evening. We are back, or afternoon or morning, whatever the fuck you want. We are back to playing Huckleberry, a wonderful game that is currently on BackerKit and you should go back it. We will be having a giveaway again today, any point in the, throughout the evening, day, whatever fuck it is, type, what do you got? Exclamation mark word, WYRD, and you will be entered to win a PDF copy of the core game, or if you're a backer, an extra set of very awesome playing cards. Yeah, we will do a quick round. We have a new Maverick with us this evening. Quick round, and then we'll get started. So we will start with you, Michelle. Introduce yourself. No, you're not meant to shut up now. Come on, unmute, talk.
Are we allowed to talk and laugh now?
Only when I say.
Okay. I'm Michelle.
Introduce yourself. No, seriously, if you don't do this, I'm just going to book you.
I'm playing Trudy Bacon. What?
They call it a cunt punt. Just boot you out.
This has got very confusing and aggressive. I'm just going to introduce my character now and be a professional. Do. I'm Michelle. I'm playing Trudy Bacon.
That wonderful introduction very says everything out.
I don't know that much about her. I haven't really thought about her beyond that she's a scoundrel.
Next up, we have Tim.
Hello, I'm Tim. I will be playing Ambrose, our sometimes preacher, other times asshole. So. But he's in town here as a Maverick trying to help up. He was not too happy about not being able to arrest a couple other people last time, but he's broke again and the mayor has money. So he should be sitting in the mayor's office.
Someone has money. Lavaita.
Hello, I'm playing Roxy McGregor, who is a kind of gadgeteer sawbones with a prosthetic arm.
And last but certainly not least, Evee.
Hi, I'm Evee. I'm going to be playing our Dr. Fairbanks, Dr. Belladonna Fairbanks, a Knight of the Order of St. Benedict.
Cool. Just for some bookkeeping, cunt. Not to you, Evee. Just in general, bookkeeping, cunt. Oh fuck, that's an extra one. Shit.
We need the cunt jar.
Yeah, we need to keep counting.
We've got a counter. That was the 86th time Marc said that word on
Yeah, I'll stop looking at chat now, sorry. Yeah, I just got in trouble for looking at chat. I'm going to stop looking at chat. The thing is, I've got too many screens and I move my screens about and it's very distracting. So, last time we wrapped up the bounty showdown at high noon, where our wonderful Mavericks brought the Cobb gang down, if not to justice. They also found out a little bit about why those things went on. Ambrose realised that he doesn't have as much power law-wise as he might have hoped. But it was a very, very tiring evening and they all went off to get a rest at the, the boarding house. Now we're going to cut back to about a day before. And we see one person on a horse and one person riding a wagon with a mule attached. And of course, Michelle, could you smile? Just once, go on, tiny smile. Nope, she's not smiling. Smile.
Don't tell me to smile.
I asked. I said, can you? I didn't say smile.
Still putting pressure on me.
It was a request. Oh fuck no! Please don't.
Oh my god!
Why? What's happening? Is this part of the rules I didn't read? You have to smile.
I have no idea. No, I was just trying to lighten the mood to get you interested in playing the game, and you just look so bored, and I felt very sad.
I was listening to you. I was listening.
Well, you didn't. Just right. That's enough. Can we try to play a game here, Michelle? Cut. Be professional. Fuck.
As Trudy rides on her buggy, pulled by her mule.
Yeah, with my mule, old Bessie.
Oh, Bessie. So, and say that live.
Old Bessie looks really fucking weird with a Y.
Yeah,
I just selected every weird option.
that's absolutely fine.
Bessie just looks fucked up and weird.
What does Trudy look like?
Trudy is a very, very wide and tall lady wearing a duster and a top hat with a guitar slung over her back. She has been around, and that is reflected in her skin, which has the occasional scar, heavy bags under the eyes, but she's a lot more smiley than me.
And riding beside the buggy is a man on a horse. His deep blue skin has scars on his cheek, which people in the know might think might recognise as predecessor signs. You can see under his shirt a tattoo with spider legs come up to wrap around his neck, and antlers coming out from his head. On his shoulder there's a crow that caws every so often, and he feeds it and mutters to it. No, not right now. Trudy, how long till King City?
I'm not sure. Where
Told
are
you.
we?
I don't know. Don't ask me questions I don't know the answer to.
I
Follow the road signs.
Exactly.
Mayhem. I don't know where we go. I don't fucking know. I've never been down this way.
He looks, checks looks over towards the mountains, looks out across the plain, sees a small town in the distance. That must be happiness.
Well, that's always something we can do with. Let's head over there and see if we can get a drink.
You plod along, midday heat. Doesn't take you long to get there, but there's no one. You see tumbleweeds, you see all of the shutters, where there are shutters, they're closed. There's only about 15 buildings or something, it's a single street. There's a couple of paddocks. But you don't really
Mayhem,
see-
I've sung enough songs about places like this to know that there may be trouble. Maybe you should keep your big iron close by.
You see he draws the bow from his back.
Retcon. Maybe you should get
No,
your
it's
bow
still
ready.
called a big iron. Still called a
Oh,
big
okay.
iron. Yeah. There's different types of big irons. You see him shiver a little bit. Something weird about this place.
Do I feel it too? What do I feel?
It's difficult to define. Something just kind of, like someone walking over your grave, that sort of thing. But it pulls you in all different directions. I don't
Something
like it
ain't
here.
right.
He shouts out, "Hello!" There's no answer. The crow caws, takes to the wing.
I think this here happiness is dead.
Shit, sorry. Anyone who tried to enter the competition? Oh, no, sorry, it's there. We're grand. Anyway, sorry. What was that, Trudy?
I think happiness is dead.
He looks. I think we should just carry on. Let's not stop here.
Yeah, something ain't right about this place, Mayhem. Also, you never told me, how does a man get a name like that?
He smiles. I'm innocent. I swear.
That seems to be an answer to a different question, Sugar.
Come on, he puts his heels to the horse a little bit. He doesn't wear spurs.
All right. I follow.
Another half an hour out. Town behind you. And you see in front of you, not far in the distance, something lumpy lying in the middle of the road. The crow caws again, takes off, lands. What the fuck is that?
That would appear to be something that looks pretty dead.
As you get closer, you see the bodies of 10, 15 cattle. No blood. Bodies look emaciated, like maybe they starved to death. But they're not rotting at all.
And you say that King City is just down the way.
No more than a day from happiness. I've been through that town before. It was never lively, but
I doubt they would be that whatever happened here. I doubt that they would be unaware, especially if someone's missing. What is it? Maybe 15 dead cattle.
15 seems. He looks around.
Like that's a number that's a farmer's whole life. This represents the livestock of a whole community. And I'll jump off the cart and I'll go and examine one of them.
He gets down as well, follows you. Myth. The crow hops back up onto his shoulder. The cattle, they seem to be lying haphazardly all across the road, going down, fairly spread out. There's nothing that you can see. There's no damage to the skin or anything. It looks like they lay down and died.
These weren't shot, nor ripped apart by creatures. These are just had the life sucked out of them.
You get that shiver again that you had before. Mayhem looks up towards the mountains. I think the sooner we get to King City, the better.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mayhem. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I need to deliver this letter and then I'm going fuck home.
I'm fixing for a drink.
And we'll skip forward. Dr. Fairbanks, Ambrose, Roxy, you all had a good rest. You rested for the whole day. The next day, managed to heal up a little bit. That night, you probably didn't want to do too much. Maybe you went and got your glass of cold water. And now it's the day after, and you're at the mayor's mansion. The butler lets you in. Or he says he's a butler at least. He's dressed probably more smartly than most of the people you've met in town. This way, please. This is about the closest thing you'll get to a mansion. It's got 2 stories, stone, so like almost marble floors. You're taken through, you can smell fresh food being cooked. The kitchen at the back. You're taken upstairs. Just wait here, please. And you see, sitting in this little forearm chamber, you see Trudy Bacon waiting Probably not looking too happy.
I'm just trying to tune up my guitar. Not really noticed anyone, but occasionally I'm just like, god damn it. Nah.
That's some pretty nice strumming.
I look up. Yeah, it is.
Ambrose is a very thin-looking person. His clothing is very tattered, patched together. He's wearing a what do they call it? The hat of
Boss of the Plains. I have your character sheet here. I'm cheating.
Yep. And other than he looks recently well shaved and clean though, because he's been to the barber, but his clothing doesn't reflect it. Other than he has a nice shiny gun, big iron at his side, and a nice Bowie knife at his other side.
Sorry, sir. Have we met before?
We may have. You look familiar. You played in some of the taverns up and down around here, haven't you?
Well, I think that's the closest I've ever come to having a fan. I stand up. Trudy Bacon.
Ambrose Grimshaw. Pleasure to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you, sir. Tell me, your clothes tell a story. Where have you come from?
All over, wandering place to place, seeing what I can. Right now, here in town, trying to make some money off the mare, along with my two companions. Well, they may have their own motives, but
Did you say
I
make
introduced
some
Roxy
money out
and,
of the mare? Oh, sorry.
and the doctor over here. She'll patch you up quick, right? But might hurt a little bit.
It wholly depends.
Yeah, it's a pleasure
Those
to
men
meet
on the
you
street
all.
deserved it.
Going back to what you said, Mr. Ambrose. You said that there's money to
Just
be made
Ambrose,
out of this mare?
he has some jobs he was looking for us to possibly dig into. I think he was offering 5 chips.
Well, now that sounds like something I'd like to get in on. Would you mind some company? I'm good with songs. I'm good with words. I'm good with, well, a lot of other things I'm going to keep to myself.
Company's always welcome by me, especially somebody who can sing the night away.
Well, just as long as
And
the split's fair
Am-
and the work's good, I'm in.
Ambrose will see if there is a bottle or any sort of food or wine, water sitting about the room, and he will scarf it down if there is, or look disappointed if there's not.
There's nothing at the moment.
I will say I do have a companion, but I'm sure he'd be interested in some extra work too. He's very, very good with a gun and he is as terrifying as he looks.
Roxy, Dr.
Okay.
Fairbanks, are you introducing yourselves as well, or?
I would, but they were talking and
I'm saying you don't.
interrupting.
I'm just saying if you're going, you don't have to. Tell them to fuck off if you want. I don't care.
Piss off!
Exactly. Get
No.
yourself to fuck. Sorry.
Oh no!
I briefly introduced him, and I believe you said your name was Trudy. So.
Trudy Bacon. Like the food, only I taste better.
Right. Dr. Belladonna Fairbanks, a knight of the Order of St. Benedict.
Ooh, how do declare? That does sound fancy.
I wouldn't know. Seems not many people know about the Order this side of the Atlantic.
I've never heard of this order of the fancy pants, but it does sound pretty goddamn fancy.
We'll assume those were compliments.
Oh, I'd never do anything else, sugar.
Right.
And you are? I say to Roxy.
Lovely to meet you, Trudy. My name's Roxy. I'm many things. I came here looking for work, and I found these fine people who seem to be finding work.
Yeah, to meet a woman who isn't many things.
Are you flirting with us?
I flirt with everyone, darling.
I see.
That's my way. I'd like to very quickly do some kind of check to see if there's anything on these three people that's worth stealing.
No, they can all tell you if there's anything on them worth stealing.
I'm not going to ask them.
No,
This is
I'm
a covert look up and down.
They are telling you the
You
characters are
see
telling
the
you
only
the
two
players are.
things of value that he has: his gun and his knife, and the belt that holds them on.
God, what does she have on her? Various vials, pouches filled with Lord knows what. A book attached to a chain around her one hip. If you look carefully, it does say Liber Demonicum. And two very nice silver-plated revolvers at the front of her waist that are holstered parallel.
Noted.
You'll notice I did read my sheet again. Other lumps and bumps and pockets you don't see what might be in them.
What about you, Roxy?
Roxy's got a rifle, but you're going to have a hard time getting that from her because it's attached to her prosthetic arm. And she's got a small pack containing a small number of gadgets, and she has more gadgets hidden across the inside pockets of her coat. She's got some bandages and a rather battered-looking textbook, and a container for holding liquid of some kind.
Truly, very quickly in her brain makes a note of
I
the
have
things worth
no idea
stealing.
why Kofi did that.
Kofi?
Oh, it's been doing that all afternoon.
Yeah, I'll need to change that because I don't actually use Kofi. The bot's just attached for some reason. There you go. Sorry.
I've just mentally made a note of anything worth stealing that's on them.
Yeah.
For later. You never know.
In that moment, the doors open to the office, double doors. You see the man we saw before with Trudy, with the antlers and the blue skin, walk out with the mayor. Behind the mayor, his large bodyguard. Well, sir, thank you kindly for the delivery. I will make sure to make use of your services the next time you're in town. Mayhem just nods. Trudy, he nods at you as well, looks at the rest of you, gives another nod. I'll be off then. I'm not sticking around.
Mayhem may have found us some work if you're into it.
No, I need to go. I'm homeward bound.
Well, in that case, it's been a pleasure riding with you, Mr. Mayhem.
Shakes your hand, the crow caws. Shut up, for fuck's sake.
You might want to get that looked at, because crows ain't supposed to be talking.
Just... I've been friends with them for a long, long time.
Sure you have. Well,
Ladies, gentlemen, and he tips his antlers at you. Ladies, gentlemen, come in. I don't believe we've met. I think Mr. Mayhem said your name was Bacon.
Trudy Bacon.
And you're also looking for work, Miss Bacon.
I'm always in need of some coins.
Now that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. How about the four of you come in and have a little word? I do indeed have something I need looked into for rather urgently.
All right.
Yeah, I think you said something about that the other day, and it was like for 5 chips or so.
I do not believe we discussed the price. Right, come
Oh,
on in.
then can.
The attempt was made, Ambrose, and very well done.
I'm going to listen, but Trudy is going to occasionally look around the room to see if there's anything worth stealing in here.
In the office, there are a couple of marble busts. One looks to be of the mayor himself, and the other of someone probably similar featured, but looks older. There's books lining the walls. There's weapons, 2 or 3 hung up as well. Lamps. Very ornate desk, which she goes and sits behind. Now, I know you did us all the favour of dealing with those brutes, the cops, and I am greatly appreciative of it. And, as I said, I have some work for you. It just so happens that the gentleman who just left brought some news to me which I need seeing to. You see as well, Trudy, the letter that Mayhem had brought is lying on the desk. You can't read what it says, but you see that it's open. In fact, Miss Bacon, you were with him, yes? You passed through the town of Happiness?
Yeah. And Happiness looks pretty dead.
See, now that's a wonder. We had a message through from Happiness the other week. They were meant to be sending some cattle our way. And
Well, you're going to be waiting a while because we found 15 of those cattle emaciated.
So Mr. Mayhem told me. Now, I would like for you all to head back out to Happiness and have a little look about. There should be people there. If they ran off, maybe find out where they ran off to. If you can maybe find out anything else about these the dead cattle, Dr. Fairbanks, maybe you might be able to tell something.
What's the pay for this job? Because when we rode through, there was a funny feeling in the air.
Now, big Mavericks like yourselves, heroes, I think 3 chips per Maverick for the information you bring back. There could be a bonus in it for you if you find out exactly what is going on. And
I would like to re-emphasize the level of danger of this place. I had a feeling that I hadn't felt since... And everything she says from this point is going to be a massive lie. I had a similar feeling when I was back over those mountains. We were attacked.
then you can give me a roll.
What was happening to the cattle?
The cattle
Sounds like we
are
may
dead.
get to go and find out.
Well, what Mr. Mayhem and your friend Miss Bacon told me was that this town was deserted. Now, as I said a couple of weeks ago, we were in communication. There was a deal made for some cattle, and there should have been a drive here that arrived any time in the last few days.
Yeah, when we rode through yesterday, the town was deserted, and something had sucked the life out of those cattle. Reminded me of when I was attacked many years ago over them mountains by some creatures, chupacabras. Very dangerous.
Give me a
I reckon that this...
Sorry.
Oh, go on.
No, keep speaking. I shouldn't have interrupted.
I reckon if this is indeed the chupacabras that I fought many years ago, this is a job worth 5 marks each.
Give me a reckon expression roll.
So that is a D12. No, a D8 and a D10.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 3 on the D10 and a 2 on a D8 on the D8, so that's 5.
So that's 5. So that would be a fail. Now, we still have, I think, 5 bonus die from the viewers, so 3. So if you want, you can use one of them. I think we're re-rolling 1 die per ace. Yeah.
Okay, so should I do that to get some extra money, maybe?
You can give it up to you. Give it a try. If,
So I could re-roll the D10.
Give it a go. Why not?
So I rolled a. What was it on the D8? I rolled a 4 on the D8. I got an 8 on the D10.
There it is.
And what did you get on the
4,
So what's that in total?
12.
12, right? You don't get any aces for when you use a things what's
That's
it called?
entirely fair and reasonable.
But you do succeed. I think 5 chips could be seen to.
That would be hazard pay considering.
As I said, if anything untoward pops up, then we could also see to a little bit extra. It is very important to me that the satellite towns to King City thrive. We are only as good as our community, don't you think?
Indeed.
How very progressive of you.
I wouldn't be mayor if I did not care for the people hereabouts. Now, Happiness is just one of several small towns that are connected to us. And if once something happens to one of them, it may happen to others. Now you head out there, you find out what's happened, you come back. If you have a solution, then I will make sure you're rewarded.
You've got the right person for the job right here. If this is Chupacabras, I know how to kill them.
I am currently, as they're talking, Dr. Fairbanks is on the spectrum. She has ignored the conversation, has been given a problem, and is now looking through the book, religiously trying to find something in the mountains of text in the book.
You said it was about a day's drive from here?
A good day's travel.
Okay, I'll make sure to collect my water before we leave.
That sounds like a good idea. You make sure he knows to give you a little extra for your journey.
I'll make sure he does.
Now, if there's
I'm gonna
nothing
miss
else,
sitting there drinking it.
if there's nothing else, I'd suggest you make your way. I do have much more work that needs attended to throughout our little town. If this goes well, then I'll make sure you're sorted for the next season.
Anything in particular you want back from there?
Information, sir. That is what I need. Where did these people go?
Anything else? Anything else there? Okay.
If you find the cause, let me know the cause. If you find a way to find where the people went, find out where they went. Talk to them if you can. Find out what killed these cattle. Find out where the rest of the cattle are gone.
Yeah. I just thought maybe you might want some memento or something from there if you were going. So.
No, sir. I have no need.
I'm going to head to the bar and get us some water. I know he's always fond of talking to me.
Just water this time, yeah?
You'll head to the...
Yes. I'll head to the saloon and get my water.
Milt's scrubbing at the bar with some sandpaper as you enter. What do you want?
Couple gallons of water for each. Mayor's sending us on a mission and sent us down to get some.
Yeah, you're not getting a couple of gallons. I'll give you a couple of skins. Skin each will do.
Each?
No, one
Each,
skin each.
yeah.
Supposed to be 3 or 4 days. He said we'd get it. Why, we're working for him.
Cool water is a little bit more expensive than that. You can drink the other stuff when you're on your way. Cool water, I'm not giving you more than a skin each.
Fair enough.
Are you upset because I sit here with eyedropper and drink my glass all day long?
Smacks Ambrose in the back of the head. It's enough out of you.
Who's this?
No,
She wasn't part of your crew. Looks at Trudy.
No, but I'm new. New in town.
Well, you
New
can
to
pay for
mayor?
your cool water then.
I'm sorry.
You can pay for your cool water then.
The mayor did say to provide her with what we have.
Yes, and we're going to explore and investigate a town down the way called Happiness. Do you know it?
I've been there.
Now, there's
How
been
recently?
in the town. I just rode through there, and it appears to be deserted. There is obviously some kind of problem going on there, and if we manage to solve the problem, that means potentially more customers for you riding through from Happiness.
Those people
Well,
from
maybe-
Happiness never had a coin in their life.
Maybe we can change that. You're a smart businessman. Maybe helping us helps you.
Not in this case. He puts up the skins, says to you, it'll be $5. I don't know what the fucking cost of things would be. I'm just fucking making up.
I don't have $5. I have 3 chips.
As we said, the mayor said for this job she's to get water.
Maybe we should go get him, and see if he can have a word with this very, very nice business owner about what's what.
One of you can give me a reckon or an expression to try and convince him, otherwise you'll go get the mail.
I'd like to be intimidating, I think.
Right?
You're gonna give us
So
the free water.
Roxy moves towards the bar. Listen, we cleared up a problem that you created. This whole town nearly went on fire. Now, I don't like ghosts, I don't like thieves, and I don't like liars. And if you cross me twice, I will make your name a warning.
You can use grip for this if you want, or reckon, whatever's.
Reckon's better.
Okay.
What's it with?
Expression.
Thank you.
You got new pistol grips, you can, or something, you kind of weapons.
Yeah,
You
I
get
did
a
some
plus-
stuff. I've got a knife on the end of my gun now, so that's fun. That's a 14.
So you get 2 aces. Yeah, okay. Fuck. Here, take it.
It's cool water. You're making it. Come on.
It's expensive.
Yeah, that's why they give you so much, and why. That's how the economics
And
works.
if I give it away, it loses its value,
If your bar burns down, that loses its value pretty damn quick too.
Think of
Look
it as
shocked.
added value that Roxy isn't ending your life, sir.
And you can always take up the payment with the mayor since he sent us down to get the water and made the deal.
Yeah, kind of light bulb goes off. That's a good idea. I think I'll do that. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Always a pleasure.
Good, Sarah.
And Roxy's kind of staring at him until such time that she has to turn her head to see where she's going.
Stumbles down the stairs. Do you
Water
want to do
drop.
anything before you head out?
Trudy notes in her head Roxy's value.
Other than to get our horses.
Of course. Travelling out, it's quiet. It's a cold night. Meet camp, fire. You'll get to know each other a little bit better.
I aggressively sing songs all night. I'm the asshole with the guitar at the party.
God, she's playing Stairway over and over again.
That and Wonderwall.
It's the only song I know of Stairway.
And from Nirvana. Come on.
You're my Wonderwall.
So, anyways, here's Wonderwall. You've done Wonderwall for the 8th time tonight. Trudy, please. Anything else?
I did not anticipate the way to happiness sounding like this.
So,
All the while she rides her buggy, the mule just kind of knows and she's strumming. I can see it.
Yeah, just so you know, my mule is ugly as hell. It is weird. It's got like tusks and like a mouth that goes off and splits off in two with big teeth. Sort of purple, dusty skin, tentacly legs. It's a fucked up mule, is what it is. The most fucked up you have ever seen.
Mule is a broad term used to describe this.
So, you want to do any discussing or anything? Or just want to move on? If you guys want to roleplay, roleplay.
So,
As we're riding down the road.
what's your story? Whoever happens to be riding near the car.
No one. They've all just left like no one.
They've all just ignoring me.
We were all
Like,
just giving everyone else a chance.
Again,
Roxy,
Yep.
what's your story,
Artistically
Roxy?
read
You
the
seem
book.
like a very powerful woman.
I had an accident when I was young. She indicates the arm. That kind of set me on a path that I hadn't chosen. I did some months as an apprentice sawbones. Did some months as an apprentice gunsmith. Now I'm pretty sure there's nothing that I can't fix that should be moving.
A very, very useful skill set to have. A sawbones of machines.
And I had to make my own arm here.
And
It's
what
kind
a
of
wonderful
whirring
job
softly.
You did. That is fascinating. I know that if I'm unlucky to lose an appendage, I should come to you.
I hope you don't lose an appendage.
Well, nobody wants to lose an appendage, darling, but you never know in this world.
What's your story? You've been working these areas long? Seems like Ambrose already knows you.
Well, I usually make my living plying my art in the saloons. Occasionally get lucky in a game of cards and chance. And more often than not, find myself having to run out of town and not return for a while.
For any particular reason?
We share that in common.
Yeah, it's a good way to be. It's a good way to be. The money's good. The running for your life is exhilarating.
Oh.
Don't get to make many friends, but you get to take a lot of those people's stuff, and that's all fine by me. I eye up the good doctor's silver pistols as I say that.
I just usually borrow until they tell me to leave town. So,
Doctor, you were looking through your book, and you've come up with several things about Macy's animals, different creatures that may attack. There's records of people using spells, or just anomalies from the weird, causing things like that. You would need more information to narrow it down.
Sorry, you just activated my PTSD of Ukrainian shooter game with anomalies in it. I'm gonna have to throw bolts at everything now.
That's a thing?
Yeah, Stalker. Great game.
Oh,
series.
I
Everyone
thought you were
should play
referencing
Stalker.
some kind of new video game based on recent current events. I was like,
God,
that
no.
was fast and probably inappropriate. But
Everyone should play Stalker. Good game. Okay, well, she's gonna look up for the book and just the conversations. Huh? What? Oh, stories. Yes. Entire town was ravaged by vampires. I was taken in by the Knights of Saint Benedict to become a monster hunter, and I've been hunting since I was 12.
That doesn't sound like a good life for a teenager to be hunting monsters and creatures.
It's quite exhilarating, actually.
I'm sure it is. What a fascinating group of people you all are. Maybe I should write a song about yous. You and your fancy pants order of the Knights of whatchamacallit. You with your tragic backstory leading to a very scary arm. And you, sir, just appear to be some kind of scoundrel like me. I think you are going to be fast friends. Oh boy.
uh-huh. You like to talk. Fills the dead air.
Why say one word when you can say 10?
I'm just reminding you that the monsters can hear too. critters and the weird. But your mule, where did you find something like that?
Well, Bessie, she saved my life, she did. And again, at this point, everything I say is going to be a lie. See, I was up helping out with a militia. I was hunting down certain creatures of the weird. One of those creatures of the weird had Bessie as a horse, and Bessie chose me over her former master.
Okay.
She must have
Are
seen something
we
she
there
liked.
yet? Are we there yet?
As you, oh fucking hell, right now. By the way, I did just ante up for all of you, but since I got 4 face cards out, I think maybe I need to reshuffle because that's a bit.
That would be
That's a bit very
suboptimal.
good, right?
No.
No.
That would
No,
be-
it is
Very
not.
bad.
I just thought, okay, right now,
Okay,
I'll do that while
bad.
you're talking. Ah, God.
Hey,
He's saying,
you could end this quick that way.
right, so I redraw. As you get to where the cattle were, you've already spent the night out. It's taking a little bit longer to get here. The mule's kind of slowing down. The person riding it is yawning so much that it's just bringing the whole thing to a halt.
You're taking offense to me yawning now. Not
No.
smiling,
I
yawning.
was
Just
building it into the
Before
story.
we play a game, Mark, just send an email of what you want my face to
I
do.
was
and I'll
building it into
keep-
the
I'll
story.
keep
I
that
am
list.
getting emotion in here. And you, no, it's fine. You just screw with my process. No.
The creative juices.
Yes.
You're fucking foiling them.
Exactly. I wasn't fucking giving you in trouble for it, woman. Oh, God. Anyway, so with the yawning now done. Nope, don't give me that look. See, I need to look over here to see you, and I can see that look.
Oh, yeah.
Stop! If stop looking at the face. Just play. Do the thing.
Read the words, GM man.
There's no words to read. I'm fucking thinking these things up, and you people are distracting me with all your playing games and shit.
By having a face.
How
Apparently
dare
having a
you.
face.
How dare you? What, sorry? Anyway,
Welcome to your collaborative storytelling exercise, everyone.
this is why I started this channel. Just for this. Okay, I will focus, Rob. You're right. I apologise. I have no idea what I'm doing. As you come across where the cattle were, the earth is bare. You don't see any bodies of cattle. You're fairly sure this is where it is. True, it was.
Okay, this is getting a bit funny.
Now, when you say the earth is bare, do you mean a bare patch of grass where there's nothing, or just the animal is carcass and nothing is there?
There's so you've got the kind of road that's been fairly well travelled. The grass is all almost dead, but now there's nothing there.
Okay.
When I last rode through here a few days ago, there was a whole bunch of dead cattle all over this place. Something's moved them.
Well, something's probably ate them.
Carrion? Like
Pretty
ravens and
would've-
such?
They would have left bones and other bits of viscera.
Is that a Joker, Mark?
Nope, that is the King of Spades, the six-fingered man.
Dun dun dun.
As you say that, Trudy, what's your mule called?
Oh, Bessie.
Old Bessie buckles, kicks, pulls herself free from the wagon, and you see her legs start to sink into the ground.
Oh, fuck this. I jump off the cart and try to pull her out.
Give me a quick save.
So I just roll one
So you-
D10.
Yeah, one D, no, and your weird die.
Quick and
My
weird.
weird die is a D10. 13.
15. That is a pass with you get an ace up your sleeve as well. You
Nice,
grab
I've one ace.
You grab hold of Bessie, tentacle legs kind of reaching out for you, and you manage to pull her out of the ground. Ambrose, your horse falls to the ground. It's on its knees, neighing in a very, kind of attack sort of way.
As in kneeling on its knees, or is in the earth up to its knees that are now bloody stumps?
Fell down onto its knees, and now the knees are sinking
Okay.
in, and it's struggling. And I would also like you to give me a quick save and tell me what you're doing to get out of it.
I'm gonna try to get him the rear back and get off out of the area. Like pull the reins up so he kind of gets out.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a wrangle, I believe, and a quick.
No, it's
Does that
a
make
save.
sense?
No, so it's a reckon save. So you're reckon and you're.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Okay,
Sorry,
reckon.
that's when you ante up, you go by the suit from the cards. This is an ordeal rather than a fight.
Yeah. All right, roll high, roll high. I rolled double threes. Total of 6.
Do you get down to help your horse, or
I know I'm standing on it or trying to ride it and get away from what it's sinking into. I'll jump off next round or whatever.
you feel something grab onto your leg? You feel the dirt pull itself into your boot, and you take a minor injury as something cracks there and you're pulled from the horse. Next up is...
Okay. You
Roxy.
said minor, right?
Yeah, minor, yeah. Roxy, you've got the 8 of diamonds. You see all of this going on, and you see in the distance, not in the distance, but a few meters ahead, what looks like a cow start to rise out of the ground. No skin, just the bones of it, the horns. It kind of assembles itself as it makes its way up.
She takes aim steadily and shoots it center mass.
Give me a reckon roll, please. It's a save, so as this thing starts to run towards you...
Is that reckon with weird, or is reckon with something else?
Reckon with weird.
12.
It comes towards you and you shoot it, you say? So
Yeah.
it starts to run towards you and there's no muscles, there's no skin, there's no anything. You can see it pulling out of the dirt. It rushes past Bessie, and your bullet hits it and it just falls. All the bones splinter, fall to the ground. And last but not least, we have Dr. Fairbanks, the King of Hearts.
Did you draw force face cards again after reshuffling?
No, it was 2 face cards this time.
Okay.
I felt much
I
better
was
about
like, wait a minute.
You get the same feeling that Trudy and Mayhem got, except it's much, much worse. You feel something near, something old, something... You're not sure if it's evil, but it's not. It's definitely antagonistic, and the air around you starts to thicken.
The medallion is humming. I am a witcher now.
Exactly. You start to feel yourself choking. There's a scent on the air. Something you don't... It's not something you've smelled before, or not something you recognise at the moment, at least. And it starts to choke you. Give me a spirit save, as you know this is something that's attacking you, not physically.
Yeah, that should be a D10 and a D12. Because Ambrose hasn't done his silly thing that gives me a D20 yet, which is my favorite thing that he gets to do. My favorite activity.
You might need that later.
I rolled a 13.
Excellent. What do you do? How do you shake this off?
Start reciting a prayer to Saint Benedict and God. That's capital G, God. to save me and protect me from the infernal embrace of the damned.
And what does it look like as the whatever it is that's got hold of your compatriots lets go and the air clears around you as you call out this prayer?
The classical, always holy power of extreme yellow, not piss yellow, but like the soft sun yellow, emanates from her as the darkness is banished.
And you all
Banished
feel the air clear. Ambrose, your leg still hurts, but now you've just got dirt in your boot. Your horse kind of stumbles to its feet. Bessie shows you affection, Trudy, and still shaking a little bit, pisses on your boots.
I'm going to take a little thing out of a pouch on my belt and just feed it to her and just say, "You're okay, girl. You're okay. Please stop pissing on my boots, though."
Sorry, that was me.
Sign of love.
Zips up.
You're in my room?
I'm everywhere.
Everywhere.
Roxy gets down off her horse to go and see what it was that she actually killed.
What the hell is that? Looking. Was that all in our minds?
Roxy, you see the bones of this cow, the massive sort of thing, so it would be probably up to your shoulder standing. But the bones have fallen, the rib cage, the legs, the horns, the skull. The skull is shattered. The horns are lying a little bit apart. But it was definitely the skeleton of a cow.
Some
Well,
uncanny shit happening here, guys.
That explains where the cattle went. They've been sucked into the ground and sucked dry and sent back to fight us.
Graboids. Oh my god. We need Kevin
That's a new
Bacon
one.
immediately.
How far are we outside of happiness?
About half an hour. Going at a normal clip.
Maybe not sticking on the road might not be a good idea.
Once more into the breach, or should we stay here and investigate what the hell just happened?
I don't see much to investigate except for a bag of bones.
Our answers are in happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
I suppose we must keep going then.
I hope you don't preach like that, Ambrose.
I have my days.
I don't suppose any of you folks have any spare fingers.
You need fingers?
Yeah, to feed old Bessie.
I could make you some kind of glove.
No, I can take that as a never mind. Oh, let's get down to happiness. Maybe we'll find some fingers there.
As you make your way carrying on, you don't look about anything else. Do you do anything with the bones? Do you look through the bits where the earth had started to pull you in? Anything?
I'll have a look at where the earth tried to pull in Bessie.
Yeah, exactly.
Roxy's going to
And
try and
what
grab
tried
one of the
to-
horns and keep it.
That's fine. You can keep one of the
And-
ones.
What grabbed my leg, if I had any idea?
You look into your boot, and it just seems to be dirt. Give me a bushcraft roll, please. Bushcraft and reckon.
8 and 8 and 8. Okay. $11.
In amongst the dirt, so you empty it out, you see little chips of bone. It's something that looks like maybe clay. So like some pottery.
Well, I first dumped my boot out of all the dirt. Happened a few times. And then kind of sift through it. What the pottery... Does it appear to be Native American or something else?
It's definitely not. I mean,
Not European, or at least
no, definitely wouldn't
whatever
seem like
you.
it. Maybe Dr. Fairbanks would. I'm not sure how much Ambrose would know about things like that.
He knows if it's along the religious lines, he would have background in that.
Okay, right. So it's not quite religious, but you have seen. You think you've seen things like it, not from any sort of Christian sort of thing.
He will stand up with it in his hand and shove his foot back in the boot and walk over to the doctor and say, "You know what this is? I found it in my boot. It wasn't there when we
There's a
started."
snake in my boot. Sorry,
What's in your boot?
a snake.
Well,
No, not yours.
this shard of whatever, it looks like some pottery or symbol.
Here, hand it to me.
He does.
You get a little feeling from it, Doctor.
Hmm.
You think it's probably something from the predecessors?
So it's definitely something predecessor related. As to what it's doing here, in this part of the ground, at this time of year, in this part of the country, entirely located at this part of the road. Couldn't tell you.
Well, it attacked me. That's what came out of my boot, and the horses seemed to sink into the ground, so
she's going to put it into a one of her many satchels and things, just the shard in there. Well, for now, I don't have any of the tools to find out what it is, but it does seem predecessors did keep things trapped, so maybe.
Might mean there's a Kiva around here.
Maybe
maybe
somebody
this
went digging.
Near the ground.
Maybe.
Well, let's go see how happy is.
We should be careful. It looked empty, but I've sung enough songs about empty towns to know that there's always something. Not always good.
You don't just mean broken hearts, do you, Trudy?
Well, in a sense.
Wonderful walls?
I'm implying that I've sung songs about people being torn apart by monsters and demons in towns.
Well, just say that then, fuck's sake.
I didn't think I needed
a heavy metal beat. A nice heavy metal bass beat. Yeah.
You all get back to your respective animals. Start making your way. As you get closer to the town, you see something in the middle of the road, like inside the town. It's like a lump, a ball. As you get closer, you see it's a little girl.
Wait, the lump is a little girl.
So, like, bent over. You start to hear her sing. Little nonsense, little rhyme to herself.
Draws one of the big irons just in case.
I'd like to approach with my guitar and strum along to what she's singing.
Give me an expression roll. Give me spirit and expression.
12. 12 and a 10. 9.
Would you like to re-roll one with your things die?
I'd like to re-roll the D12, which was the 1.
Then you can do so. You're down to 1 bonus dice now.
10.
There we go. The girl looks up easy. She's playing with something in the dirt. She looks up. That's beautiful.
And so is your voice, little one. What you got there? What you playing with there?
Oh, it's just little cowboys. He sees two lumps of dirt.
I kneel down to be on her level. Oh, I see. So who's that one?
That one's my daddy.
Oh.
He's dead.
Oh,
Sorry to hear that, sugar. What happened to your daddy?
Well, Mama said it was because he was a dumb shit, but I heard that he got run over by some cattle. The stampede, my grandmother said.
While they're holding a conversation with the child, I'll be looking around at other buildings, looking to see if there's other people looking about, etc. But he's getting off his horse and standing on the walkway, not on the road.
You see the building the girl's closest to. It's got a small porch. There's a chair at the front of it. You can see in the window there, and you see a woman. Looks like she might be in the kitchen making some food or something. You notice other things. That looks like there's a horse feeding up ahead. That's like the other end of the town. And as you're looking, you see someone walking so out from behind one of the houses. Looks like an older guy, kind of crooked over, longer beard.
So happiness is now populated.
At least a little girl, an old man, and a woman.
That's more than before. Cool.
So where are you from?
Oh, is this little girl?
Yeah. Was that not my little girl voice?
I just wanted to confirm if it wasn't someone else. Okay. Well, I'm from a place a long way away. I'm just come to town to check things out, make sure everything's okay. I've been sent over here by the mayor of King City. Would you be able to help me out? Would you be able to tell me what's been going on around here, little girl?
King City's big, isn't it? Is that your mule? She's ugly. I love her.
Yeah, old Bessie definitely is not a looker, but she's got it where it counts.
She looks at the others. Why has that lady got a big iron on? Can I touch it?
no.
Aww. Clementine McGinty, get your buttocks in here.
Lets the hammer fall and holsters it back in because there's other people here and not just one singing little girl inside of a deserted town. That would be immediate gunshot to that.
Yeah, Men in Black style.
Who just
Those books are far too advanced for her.
To the door, the window that Ambrose had looked in and saw the woman. You now see the same woman. It's an older woman standing at the door, grey hair tied up in a bun. Clementine McGinty, get in here. Get away from those. She looks at all of you. People.
I'm going to turn the charm up to Max and just be like, well, hello there, Mrs. McGinty. My name's Trudy Bacon. I was just speaking to Clementine here about her toy soldiers.
Now, Clementine, come in here. They're not soldiers, they're cowboys.
My apologies, Clementine. It was lovely to meet you.
Can I talk to your mule? Clementine.
I think your mother wants you to go inside, little girl, but when we get a...
That's not my mum. Mommy.
Oh, I do apologize. Who is that lady?
I'm her grandmother. Now get in here, little girl, before I see
Run
I
along,
do something I'll
Clementine.
regret.
Maybe I'll see you again soon. My apologies, Mrs. McGinty. I just wanted to speak to whoever I could find in town to figure out what's going on. We've been sent here by the mayor of King City to find out what happened to a delivery of cattle he was expecting.
The mayor of King City, what's that blowhard doing now?
Paying us money to answer some questions, and if you would help us, we would like to help you too, if it's possible.
Spits on the ground. And how can I help you?
Well, when I rode through town a few days ago, I didn't see a single soul. Then outside of town, I found 10, 15 dead cattle just sitting there. And I had this real eerie feeling go through my bones. Something ain't right about this place. Has anything unusual been happening around here?
She looks at you. Looks at the rest of you again. Nothing more than usual. When did you say you drove through here?
It would have been about 3 days at this point since I was last here, right, Mark?
Yeah.
3 days ago.
Well, I don't know why you didn't see anyone. We were about. And dead cattle. There's not been any cattle here in ages. The mayor wanted. Really? The mayor wanted the McPherson's cattle. They didn't come to a deal as far as I know.
The McPhersons?
They're gone now.
Where did the McPhersons live around here?
4 doors up that way. Beside
You
Old
say-
Algan.
And you say they're gone now. Do you know where they went and why?
Most people are gone now. No one wants to stay about here. As
It's
to
got
why,
such a lovely name. Happiness. Is happiness not a happy place?
we do our best. The McPhersons, well, they kind of lost the shine. They lost the shine of the place. They took their cattle and they left. Nothing we could do about it. Some people just aren't made for living out here.
Well, from what I've seen of your beautiful town so far, they'd be missing out.
You are silver-tongued, aren't you, Miss Bacon? So
Well, it is on my character sheet, darling. It is on my character sheet.
So the rest of you see this happening. You see the old man start to totter towards you. What do these want to do? You
Wait,
see
what's happening?
that Clementine's now at the window, looking out as the grandmother speaks to you.
Do you happen to know? Pulls out the thing of the pottery shard.
Mm-hmm.
You happen to know if there's anything discovered of using something similar to this?
She takes a second. Not here in town, no. You see her glance towards the hills leading into the mountains.
Close by?
Yep.
Was it brought here?
No, not in a while. This was way back when Clementine was small. The old mayor, King City, decided to send some, looks all of you again, people like yourselves out here, looking for something called Kiva.
Kiva.
Yeah. We told them we don't want nothing to do with that. As we keep to ourselves, we had our cattle, we had our livelihood here. Now, it's all going to shit, isn't it? Grandma! I didn't say nothing, you little. She smiles. That's the first time you see her kind of soften at all.
So sorry. What was the name of those people that had the cattle four doors down?
The McPhersons.
McPhersons. With a PH, not an F,
Yes.
I assume.
I don't know. I don't have my lettering.
So for some people, if a kiva became obvious, it might mean good things for an area. I mean, you get a bit of weird, but everywhere's a bit weird now, right?
You could say so. But for those folks that just want to live the quiet life and have a little happiness, well, something like that can bring the wrong sort of attention, you know?
Yeah, who named this town? Because I have never come across a town where calling it like nowhere was less merciful than a town called Mercy. Calling it happiness is just asking for trouble.
Smiles. There might be something to that. Do you want to come in and have a tea?
Oh,
Got some in the cool box.
We would be delighted, wouldn't we?
Roxy takes a sip from her skin of cool water and replaces it before she goes in.
I think I'll take a wander around town, see what else is here. And see who else might be chatty.
You see the old man, he's not walking towards you anymore, he's just kind of going side to side, he's chatting, you see him knocking at one of the doors, he waits, no answer, and then he potters away to the next one and knocks.
If she's gonna look to the grandmother, if she ever becomes, or if you ever become unable to take care of her, gives her a address, mail here.
She looks at it and looks at you very suspiciously. Then looks about, nods and takes it.
You said that they came. When did they come here? Do you have a timeline?
Who?
The people looking for the Kiva.
Must 9 years ago or so.
Interesting. Well, we're gonna go look into this missing cattle. If anything comes to mind, just flag us down.
Don't know what missing cattle there could be. The McPhersons took their cattle and they're gone. It's weeks ago now.
Those cattle were drained of everything, and then were sucked into the ground by something holding this shard, so I'm guessing the thing 9 years ago wasn't quite resolved.
Now, pardon my ignorance, everyone, but I am not the most book learned out there. What is a kiva?
The predecessors, the people who came before we were all here, left some uncanny stuff.
Oh, I see.
Kiva's like a settlement or like a cave or something where their stuff tends to sort of congregate.
Where I come from, we refer to them as the befores.
So I'm guessing they found something in the mountains and brought it here. It did something, and McPherson's ran their cattle, and it did something to the cattle, or it chased them, or somebody took something as a lucky charm.
I mean, those Kivas tend to have good stuff inside. I searched for a few when I was building this arm.
I reckon we should check out this McPherson house and see if we get any clues as to where they were heading.
Sounds like a great idea. Let's get that done.
If they've had something weird and it's been sitting in their house for 9 years, that weird could have spread. We should be careful in there.
Before that, Ambrose, you go to the old man, or what we want to do?
Yep. He generally is heading towards him, just watching, seeing what he's doing and what results he gets.
He's muttering
He said he's
to himself.
from
Yeah,
place to place.
exactly. Muttering himself, going doors from one side of the street to the other, kicking at the dirt. His clothes are very, very dusty, very dirty. And he sees you. He stops. I don't know you.
Well, if we talk a little bit, you might get the
And kind of crooks his squints at you. You got any whiskey?
No, kind of broke myself right now.
Just thinks and then walks to the next door, starts chatting. Go away, Algan. I've got nothing here for you. Come on, just a drop. Algan, don't make me get my gun. Fucking
There's a tavern nearby. Maybe there's whiskey.
no tavern here. If you don't have any, better get out of here. No use for people with no whiskey. This is my town. And he kind of stamps his foot a little bit. And you see his clothes shake. He's tiny inside of him.
Don't look like it's much of anybody's town. And if it's your town, nobody's giving you respect.
No, no one gives me respect. This is my town. I was here first. This is my town.
You were here first. And before all this?
Before all of this. See that house up there? And he points to one of the very furthest away that's completely fucked. Dilapidated. That's my house. Built it with my own hands. Twice. He looks, he sees the skin out of your hip. What's in there if it's not whiskey? You got
Just
cool
some water.
Oh, can I get a drink cool? I've not had cool water in months.
Why don't you tell me about what's been going on around here and what was here before when you first arrived?
They're all traitors. Traitors, a lot of them. They don't share.
Ambrose will take a drink and a little bit left in it. He'll hand it over.
Taking, you see his face relaxes. He drinks very carefully. Hands it back to you.
Don't drop any.
No, sir.
Now, you said you were here before everybody else. What was here before when you first arrived? We found some things from I think they called them the predecessors, the befores, or something like that.
We came here with a
The
shaman.
old ones.
Long time ago led us here. We built our houses. We found that they call it Kiva. And we learned to stay
Kiva?
away. He spits. Now,
Caves of the old ones?
sorry, what did you say? I don't understand.
Caves of the ancients or something? I'm just trying to remember what people telling me about what kivas were.
The
I first
predecessors.
thought they were some animal. Yeah, the predecessors, and I thought the storage of their stuff. Never mind. Lots of educated folks I hang around with right now, and sometimes I can't follow.
Those educated folks, pff, they need to learn to turn off bots.
Yeah, they're book learning and stuff. So many things, they contradict each other if you read too much.
He looks, the horses, the mule. What you all doing in happiness? You ain't here collecting money, are you?
No, we were sent over here by King's, whatever the heck the town's name is. Kingston,
King City.
the mayor. King City, that's what it was. I knew it was King something. King City. He wanted to check out. He said there was some cattle that was supposed to be heading this way, but don't look like there's any cattle in this town.
McPherson's had all the cattle. They're gone now.
How long they been gone?
Looks up. Couple of weeks.
Now, when you say gone, we're talking they left or they disappeared?
They left. Most of them up and left. It's just the McGinty's and the Tanners now. And me. I'm not leaving. It's my town.
It is a pretty little town.
Smells darn right it is.
Is there,
So-
what's there to do around here? I mean, obviously not farming.
Well, there was raising the cattle. We used to have people stop here on their way to King City. Didn't happen all that often, but they would spend some money when they were here, get a place to bed down. There was some mining years ago. Never
There's
amounted to
some
much.
place- You said there's some kivas up in the mountains?
There's a kiva there,
There's
but
some
we
places-
don't go near that place.
Oh. You may not. I'm curious where it is.
It's not good for people like us.
Like I said, I'm with a bunch of well-educated people. They're probably going to want to see this thing.
If they're well educated, then they'll know better than to go near it. Brings you
Yeah.
nothing but trouble.
How far is it up in the mountains?
Sam looked out into the distance. Depends.
Preferably the quickest way, or the safest if they're the same.
Safest way, probably 2 days. Quickest way can get you up there in a day. But that place, that's
don't
not
think-
for us. That's for them's come before.
With them that come before, it seems to have been knocking at our doors down here. We saw some stuff coming up from town. He said there's no cattle, but the cattle was there trying to kill us.
Hey, Infinite Monkey Tails, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Huckleberry just now. Probably not too far from the end. Our Mavericks here are fucking about in a small town called Happiness that does not have very many people in it, it would seem, despite before seemingly being abandoned. Sorry, what did you say, Ambrose?
Ambrose was trying to get him to tell him where the Kiva's location was, or their settlement or whatever.
But if you
up
go
in the
up there
mountains.
and you bring something bad down to us, that won't do no good. We're always telling them,
Well,
don't go up there.
I think something's already come down. We need to stop it.
So you going to whiskey?
Not today, but I'm sure I can bring you some.
He starts walking away.
Okay, I gave you some water at least.
Water? You got some water? You got cool water? Can I have a drink?
Ah,
I've not had any in months.
heard that before. Like about 3 minutes ago.
He looks at you. If you're just here wasting time. Is that your horses? You got to pay to have your horses here. This is my town.
Pick it up with the mayor of King City.
King
He
City.
sent us here.
He spits again. Don't
What
need
do you
no
know
King
about
City. Happiness
Mayor?
is the best town round about here.
Evidently.
Yeah, everybody's just so happy and cheerful. Yippee-ki-yay.
He scowls at you. The rest of you. You get your iced tea, or cold tea at least. It's been kept in a cool box. Clementine's on the floor, playing with something else. My name's Abstinence. Abstinence McGinty.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Abstinence. Can't say I'm familiar with that name or concept.
Well, my parents thought it fitting. I didn't have the heart to change it. My husband called me Abby, but that's kept for friends.
Well, I'm going to try and do my rootin' tootiness to make it okay for me to call you Abby before we leave here.
Grandma doesn't let anyone call her Abby. I'm not even allowed to call her Abby. I need to call her Grandma.
That's right. You should respect your elders, Clem.
My name's Clementine, not Clem.
My apologies, Clementine. And what a beautiful name that is for a beautiful little girl.
She kind of Backs up. Thank you. My daddy gave it to me.
Your daddy had wonderful taste.
You see the grandmother shakes her head. Wonderful taste, not a brain in his head.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Looks at the girl and looks at you. A stampede.
Stampede.
Yep, when the girl was small.
Take it was the cattle the McPhersons?
No, there was other cattle back then.
Back when happiness was booming.
I wouldn't say our little town was ever booming, but we had a few more people. We had a nice little community here.
Looks like happiness is on its way out. You ever thought about moving on?
Just haven't had the heart to yet. If need be, Clementine and I will pack up, head back east. That's where I'm from.
Never much been out that way. What is there out east?
You go far enough, you can see the ocean. And she looks kind of wistful. Sparkling blue as far as the eye can see. Houses much grander than this one, grander than that, what you have down there in King City. But it's colder. Much colder.
Well, maybe one day when you've moved out east, I may come round knocking and check in on you.
Maybe you might do that. I'm about to fix Clementine some dinner. You want to stay?
I'm afraid, well, I don't want to speak for my compatriots, but we may have to continue our investigating. What do you think, Roxy? What do you think, Doctor?
We wouldn't want to impose on you, madam. We're here to work.
It
Very
would be
kind of you to offer, though.
It would be unkind to refuse hospitality.
It would be unkind to take these people's food.
It would be unkind to have a debate about what is and isn't unkind in front of these fine people.
I've got enough. You won't be overfilled, but there's more than Clementine and I will eat today. You're more than welcome to what's there. Hospitality ain't dead, and happiness.
Despite the ranting and ravings of your mayor outside.
Mayor? You talking about Algan? Algan ain't no mayor.
It didn't seem like he had won over the electorate, I'll say that much.
Our town never had no mayor. Algan's been here since, well, I think since the first time they went to that Kiva. That's why they stopped here. That's why this town's here. But they learned real quick not to bother with that place. And they told the King City people when they came back not to go there. Did they listen? No.
What happened to him?
She looks at the girl. A tale for later, maybe. But Gran, I want to hear. Clementine, go wash up. Ambrose, the old man's puttering away. The last door that he'd knocked on, opens up. Just ignore that old man. He's not quite all there. It's a tall man. And his scrawny is.
The people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say, yeah, most people are when they get to be his age, especially now with the weird around.
Maybe. So what are you doing here? You on your own? Looks out, sees the other horses. Not on your own. So what's up?
No, just looking around, seeing what's here in happiness. They sent us over from King City to see what's going on. People were supposed to show up in town there and never did. And
What people were meant to
I
show
guess
up.
there's something about some cattle being sent over to King City. But I don't see any signs of cattle anywhere recently, other than the ones that attacked us on the way to town.
The McPhersons. The fucking McPhersons. They left a couple of weeks ago. Now, did your mayor give them money first? A down payment, maybe?
Didn't ask. I'm just here as a hired, trying to find out what happened to him.
Wouldn't surprise me if they did. It's fucking McPhersons. Since their ma died,
No.
they were. Anyway, they're gone. Nothing to find here. If he's wanting you
I
to
heard
stay in
there's
one of
a-
the other houses.
Heard there was a Kifa up in the mountains here. That people may have been gone up there.
People ain't been going up there in a long, long time. There's no point going
Somebody
up
might
there.
have. Look, I'm thinking somebody did because weird shit's been happening.
Since when's weird shit not happen?
More so than normal. They just had some severe stuff happen in King City.
Yeah? What happened there?
Some murdered people came back for revenge. Tried to burn the whole town down.
Shit. Algan, get back to your house. There's no one there. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my mom.
He's been here a long time, has he?
Yeah, since the beginning, so I was told.
And so he said too. You guys always raise cattle around here, or was there something else?
I came here for the mining, but that dried up quite quickly. The missus didn't want to leave. As the name says, we did the tanning round about here. Not that there's much to do now since the McPhersons fucked off. Pardon my language.
I'm not offended. More worried about people who get uptight about their language.
There's nothing here for you. They're gone. There's no way you'll be able to, well, maybe you can find them. They headed west, as far as I know.
See what my companions dig up, but anything else worth noting in the city or people to talk to that are more sane than your friend over there?
Moves away from the door, comes towards you. This is not a place you want to stay. Very aspirational name, but if it wasn't for the missus, I'd be gone already.
Oh, trust me, this isn't a place I plan to move to. Just visiting. Nice to know people when you have to move around.
Well, it's probably not going to be a place you'll be able to visit for much longer.
Not from the looks of things. There's residents in King City if you're looking for something. Though I can't say that's much safer. The mayor and the wine miser or the water miser there.
You don't happen to have a doctor with you, do you?
Yeah, one of them says they are. She seems to be able to patch up holes when people got them in them.
Right.
She's over there with Clementine, I guess. Is the kid's name.
He looks up, checks
Amps
the
it.
position of the sun. Will you be here in the morning?
And that depends on if I wake up.
Like, all the houses here are empty apart from Algan's abstinence hours. Any other house you can take to sleep in. I wouldn't come out in the dark if I was you. Things tend to get noisy around about here. So don't go jumping at any noises you might hear. Just keep holed up in one of the houses, you'll be fine. In the morning, I'd appreciate it if your doctor would come speak to us.
I'll make her aware of that, but noises are what we're attracted to, why we're here. But I'll go talk to my friends and heads back to the other residents slowly, peeking in windows, looking at places. If anybody does pop out, he'll chat with them too.
Alan's another couple of doors down, chapping. You got any whiskey? As you enter into the McGinty's home, the others are helping set out the table. There's a big pot being put down. And who might you be, sir?
Hello, good evening, ma'am. I am Ambrose. These are my companions. It looks like you're going to be eating.
I'm not eating your
Don't
companions.
mind me. Well,
Are you joining us for dinner?
it would taste very good anyway. Only if you have some to spare. Do not feel you have to.
Hospitality ain't dead and happiness yet. Not while I draw breath.
Yeah. Interesting things happening in town. I heard about the mines closed up.
The line wasn't open very long. Fools.
And the predecessors have a nice little house or area up in the mountains. They're not too far.
Why is everyone so interested in them? They did what they had to do and they're gone now. Why everyone want to bother them again now?
You said others have been here recently?
Not recently, no. It's been a while.
Just seems strange stuff has been happening.
She gets a ladle out, starts parceling out stew. Smells
Ambrose will
very...
fill each of their glass a partial serving of some clear water.
The little girl's eyes go wide. Thank you, sir.
Enjoy.
She smiles, the grin widens as she tastes it.
Drink it slow so you can enjoy it.
I will. And she gets her doll up to it and pretends to give the doll a wee drink. Absinthe smiles. Thank you, sir. It's very kind. Now, there's no room for you all to sleep here, but the next door neighbours, they're gone. But not too long ago, the house shouldn't be too dusty. You're more than welcome to bunk up there for the night.
Well, that's very kind of you to point that out.
The McFeenies or McFarlands or whatever they were, we
McPhersons.
check their place.
With a PH, not an F.
Let's see what happened to this cattle and why they may have left. One of the people I talked to implied they may have just taken the money from the mayor and ran.
Why would the mayor give money to people to take cattle on sight unseen? That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe a pre-existing relationship that went back a stretch. Or maybe he's stupid.
That mayor's a lot of things, but I don't think he's stupid. He fancies himself as like an operator, a smooth kind of fancy
People
guy.
that tend to think of themselves in those terms tend to be stupid.
I think more big fish in a small pond.
Maybe.
Well, either way, I think we got some things we need to look at here. We got up in the mountains. We got where the predecessors are. I think that might be what's causing some trouble down here.
That tends to be the case 9 times out of 10 in my experience.
And
But
then
I would
we
like
got
to check out the McPhersons before we go, see if we can get any more information. Maybe they stumbled upon something, and that's why they left.
One thing's for sure, we aren't going back to King City with any kind of cattle in tow. They're gone.
I'd be interested in finding some whiskey, if anybody has some. That might loosen the tongue of the gentleman out there looking for whiskey.
I have some whiskey.
This piece has some significance.
Yeah, what have you been holding all this time, Dr. Fancy Pants? What
It's
is
just a
that?
piece from the Kiva.
Which
That's
Kiva?
it. The one that they went to 9 years ago, most likely.
Does it feel spooky?
Yes, I would say that it feels spooky.
Well, that sounds like it's of some importance to our quest.
Dinner
It seems,
passes. Yeah, sorry.
it seems
I
the
was just
town
gonna
people are
say.
going to be leaving.
Head to the McFarlanes or McPhersons and see what they have there while the rest are finishing their supper.
Well, thank profusely. Like, thank you, man, for sharing your dinner. It's very kind of you.
No need
That's
to
a
thank me.
That is the finest meal I've had in months, I do declare. That is some delicious, delicious food.
Miss Bacon, I do believe you are a wonderful liar, but it's much appreciated.
I didn't know if I was
Say
lying or
goodnight.
not. Michelle didn't know if she was lying or not.
Well, you might very well not have been, but the absence is not one to take to think that she did too well.
Well, I mean, I will admit that most of my meals have been jerky based and on the road, but this is some good eating.
Thank you kindly. Just so you know, things get loud here about at night.
Yeah, what is it that happens out there at night?
To be honest, I don't know. We tend not to look anymore.
Interesting.
If
Well,
I was you, I wouldn't either.
Yeah. Well,
Now
thanks.
that don't seem like fun. I think we have to look.
Sounds like we do have to look, yes.
I feel like we are obliged. We're not going to be able to come back with any cattle, so we'll need to find out what happened to the cattle that were here. The mayor's going to want his money's worth.
I mean, if this works out and we don't find any answers, we could just make up a tall tale and still get paid.
I'd rather not. There's people's lives at stake.
I don't know. I thought King City felt dead. This place.
This place feels undead.
Well, I could take Abstinence and Clementine out of here in my cart.
Willingly?
No, kidnapping.
I don't kidnap people. People only come with me if they choose to.
Well, let us check out the McPhersons and then see what night brings. And in the morning, we can either head up to the Kiva or see if we're still alive in the morning if we play at night with the people in the dark.
I have a fancy that I'm interested in what's going to keep these good people up at night in this town.
I'm sure it's something lovely with flowers and rainbows.
Trudy, are you lying right now?
I was being sarcastic, darling, which I guess is a kind of lie.
I see.
So,
Don't worry, sugar. You'll get me eventually.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Oh, that sounded so dangerous. I do like your Moxie, Roxy. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. And now on, your name is Moxie Roxy.
I will not be answering to that.
Evidently.
You will in time, dear. You will in time. I do declare. Roxy Moxie, you are one of my favorite people I've met on these roads.
are you going just to go to sleep, or do you want to go to the McPhersons? It is getting
there.
dark.
Yeah, McPherson's.
Yeah,
We've got the
it
stuff
was
to make camp. We can sleep there with the stuff we've got.
Exactly. They were the ranchers in town. They'll have loads of nice beds and shit, I assume. Like nicer stuff than most of the people in this town did.
Maybe.
If people had left and the town was desperate for stuff, how long do you think their stuff would have stayed in their house that they've abandoned?
Well, if I lived here, it would have been ransacked and emptied about 30 seconds after they'd left town.
There you go.
But I know through experience that not everyone is as cutthroat and scoundrelish as me.
Well, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised when we open that door.
Yeah, you do seem to have a glass half empty and also smashed on the floor kind of vibe, Moxie Roxy.
Yeah, imagine how I could have got like that.
I imagine through some horrible traumatic experiences that you have touched on briefly in conversation, but refuse to go into with any great detail.
Nothing. We need to get moving before daylight goes. They
Who's going
said
to the
that's
door?
what stocks the town.
At some point, I've walked away too.
Okay. You get to the door, Ambrose. It doesn't open at first push.
I whistle for Roxy.
I'm not a dog, Ambrose. What do you need?
But it's quicker than yelling your name down the street.
Okay, fair. The door giving you trouble?
Yes, it does not wish to move.
Okay, can you cover me in some extent, just in case that when I open this, there's something inside that we don't want to be near us?
Of course.
Okay. And she'll try the door with her prosthetic arm.
Stiff. You would need to force it.
Okay.
You force it?
Good. Yeah, I'll try to force it.
It splinters. You stumble in. The stench of death fills your nose. You see 3 men hanging from the ceiling. The skins of you don't know how many cows littered around the floor.
She closes the door and turns to the others. The other houses were unoccupied as well, right? I think we may not want to sleep in this one.
No, but
And as you say that,
Smell.
the door opens behind you.
Oh,
But guys,
That's where we leave it for tonight.
he's right behind
Wait,
me.
what was
isn't he?
coming out from the door?
You'll see you next time.
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
Oh, so you'll tell us next time what came
his
from the
eyes
door.
got really big and
So we're going to leave it at the door.
Next time is Ambrose dies right away because he's not here, and the rest of you need to deal with whatever's going on in the town of Happiness. Sound good?
Oh, that's a shame about
can I
Ambrose.
just can I just go mentally insane and run
Yeah.
off?
Can we fridge Ambrose?
Maybe we can fridge Ambrose. Yeah, so that was Huckleberry. One last chance if you want to enter the giveaway, type exclamation point weird WIRD in the chat, and you could win a PDF copy of the core book, or if you're a backer, an extra set of playing cards. So thank you. Yeah, type weird to enter, exactly. So we'll give you one more second to that. We'll say goodbye to everyone, then I'll choose the winner, and then we will fuck off. So, Michelle, how was your evening?
It was good.
That makes
I got
me
to
happy.
do a terrible accent that was mostly consistent all night.
It was great. I loved it.
And that's a success. Far more successful than when I tried to do a Boston accent.
Bastard.
Park the car, you bastard. See, it's terrible. It's the worst. It's offensive and horrible.
And Tim, how about you? Your afternoon.
I enjoyed it very much. I wish I could play next weekend, but I had plans already. So try not to
Excuses,
kill them,
excuses.
but if you have to, at least make it go out in a glorious
Of
flame
course.
of death.
We'll see.
with
I
much
don't think
blood and
Ambrose will need
restoration.
to die, but he might. Who knows?
Eh.
Lavaita.
Play him like you stole them.
Of course.
You may have permission to run him.
To the ground. Lavaita.
I had fun. I'm really enjoying this game. And
Yeah,
I'm
me
not just
too.
saying that because Steven's around.
No, when Stephen's gone, we'll just talk shit about it. So.
Oh my god,
That's
Paige Shills in my fucking chair.
Exactly.
The worst game ever. They should cancel the crowdfunding. No, genuinely, this is a
Don't
good
say
game. I liked
like
reading the book. The book
The
was
book's
good.
absolutely brilliant.
The pictures in it are
So we still
fucking
here,
incredible.
back it. And Evie.
I mean,
last
the
but
rules
certainly
are
not
so
least.
nice and simple.
Uh, Sorry. Oh, you got me yawning. Holy. It was good. Sorry, that was not me.
I
Saying
didn't
anything.
enter. How did that happen?
I think you auto enter it. That's fine. Reroll it. There
I
you go.
did.
GG. I had fun. A good game. Quality stuff. Actual enjoyable thing. It's not Deadlands, which is Michelle wouldn't have
That
been able
sounds
to
fun.
play if it was Deadlands because she'd still be making a character.
Probably, yeah.
I'm guessing it's one of those ones that's got like the first sheet of this character sheet has got like 1,000 different numbers on it.
Yes.
Oh,
But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I want to play more, but we only have one session left, which is deeply saddening.
I think we'll be back to it again next year after Cult.
Yo, yippee.
Yeah.
Sign me the fuck up.
I am interested as Trudy Bacon
Yep.
has more backstory to do. As in,
Excellent.
actually have one because I didn't think of anything at all except the name
Right.
and that she was good at lying, cheating, and
Golly.
stealing.
Well, now we're going to raid the Lollygaggers, who I think are playing Huckleberry as well. So, yeah, follow us there if you're with us, and thank you for watching. It was lots of fun. Goodbye. I don't know how long this takes.
Do.
Bye. That's it. No.
It's not giving me a button to press.
Why is
Mark,
it
have
not
you got a
going?
button?
I don't
I
have
don't
a
know.
fucking button. Oh my god. I just went to raid fucking Lollygaggers.
Right, got it.
You got it? Mm-hmm. Now we can go. Bye.
Bye bye.
And that's us.
I couldn't